Hey guys, July 16, 2025. Let's see what the US dollar is up to. So far, looking at the monthly, you guys know that I went long last week, pretty much short euro, and that didn't work out. But so far, look at that. It's above point of control around 97.19. Inside monthly candle. It pierced it, tempted the bears a little more, but then the bulls came and defended it. Looking at the weekly, you can see that the value area low was 97.62, and it went even lower, 634. And that's when I got stopped out of my euro. Now, and this was what, 3 weeks going up. So if I'm going to play this, I want to see a retest of this value area low. And if it goes up, that's when I'm going to short the euro. So it's still on my radar. I just got early. And using 3 months, you can see the value area low, 97.62, pierced it, came up. So now to get back in the game, if I'm assuming the dollar is going to go up, is it to go down, do another leg, and then short the euro there when it does this kind of stuff. Let's look at the simple glance. So far positive. MACD is still negative, below the cloud, and regressions are pointing down, below most of the moving average except the 200 SMA, which is on the value area low, 92. On the weekly, let's see, we can open this up. Value area low, 97.66. MACD is positive. We don't got a PPS buy signal, but we need to close above 99.48 and get above at least a 20 SMA, which is right here. But very risky if you want to go long. I mean, this was nice. Now, is it going to really get Momo and get something like this? We need to have a weekly close above 99.51. On daily, found support. TD9 just kicked in today. Tom D mark, so maybe this is the nice move. Almost kissed the 50 SMA above the 20. PPS buy signal kicked in on July 7th. And now maybe the retracement will begin. And then once that happens, where is it going to find support and turn and then retest high and maybe push higher and break through the cloud? Keep an eye on this level right here on the cloud, 99.18. But that's what I'm waiting for now. Pullback maybe into this week and then maybe next week retest. But MACD is positive. Let's look at our geometry. As you can see, look at a monthly 20 years back. You go to 2011 all the way to 2008. There's a trend line here, but then there's a trend line here, 2011, that kisses here. This is where the bulls showed up. So I was just too early. If I would have looked at this chart, this is probably where I would have bought, right where that 96.32, whatever that low was, that area. Because you got the 2011 pivot here. Bulls were eyeing that, and that's where they all showed up. Looking at our midpoint chart, this is last year's high, 116, or maybe low. Actually, it was the low. And we almost kissed the quadrant here. So far, looking good on the weekly, on the daily. Like I said, TD9, waves are all positive, but maybe, we got a little hockey stick, so maybe it could turn here. If it does, it'll probably take out 98.42. And maybe kiss the monthly midpoint, which is 98.09. This might be a nice little entry if it pulls back to go long or short the euro. So those are key levels I'm watching. And in the 4 hour, using the weekly, we're above the midpoint, very overextended. So I think maybe this is where the dollar gets a little toppy and maybe pulls back. And then that's what you got to watch. This was last week's high. 97, here's a quadrant, 98, and this is this week's midpoint, 97.41. So somewhere around here, it'll pull back into next week and then retest. As you can see, is already doing some weakness there. And on the hourly, just for today only, you got your midpoint of 98.34, 31. So it's kind of going sideways. It looks like a bull flag. But if we take this out, it could push lower to the 25 right here, 98.12, and then the low of yesterday, 97.34. If it's going to push higher, then you got targets all the way to 98, 88, and also 99.08. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the US dollar.